Peace, love, and light, soul tribe. Welcome to my vibe. I am the Inner Path Shaman, an intuitive psychic channeler and a generational curse breaker with a message for light workers, for star seeds, for chosen ones, for anyone on their soul's evolutionary journey. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to help you to get some answers, some clarity, some illumination from the Most High Mother and Father God, your angels, your ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest love and light. Today's message is: you're like a spiritual detergent, a force against anything unclean. You are like a spiritual detergent, a force against anything unclean. So before getting into the message, I would like to give a warm welcome to anyone listening that considers themselves to be a black cat, a black sheep, or a scapegoat. Basically, you're someone that has been ostracized, you've been bullied, you've been smear campaigned, you've been overstepped, all because you carry a special light and special gifts within your soul. You might know that light is the light of God, or the light of Source, or the light of the universe, or the light of Christ, or the light of creation, or the light of truth, whichever resonates with you. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you to heal from that trauma, to close out the toxic karmic cycles, to break the generational curses, and be able to continue on or embark on your soul's evolutionary journey, which is also the expansion of that inner light. So welcome. If you're listening for the first time, do hit that subscribe button, and for notifications, select also that you're notified every time I post an update. I would also like to give a warm welcome to my newest subscribers, both in the spirit and in the physical realms. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the 5D vibe. I would also like to welcome back my OGs, my day ones, both in the spirit and in the physical realms. Welcome back to another update, and thank you for rocking with me this far. Most importantly, I would like to thank you all, my soul tribe, worldwide, universe-wide, for the positive vibes, the positive feedback, and the stories that you share with me through the comments, energetically, vibrationally, or through the spirit realm. You confirm for me that I'm bringing you the right messages, the right healing, the right illumination from the higher realms. It's my honor to be that vessel, and I love you all. Last but not least, I would also like to express gratitude for the opposing forces that I encounter on this journey. The haters of light, the haters of life, the dark forces, because through the contrast of their darkness towards my inner light, they have shown me just how powerful this light can be, and that it must stay on at all times. I'm especially thankful that I can now share that light with my soul tribe, with the collective of light, with the world. I really appreciate that input on this journey. So let's get into the message, and before diving right in, I want to remind everyone that these messages are timeless. So when you hear the message, that's when your soul is ready to receive it. It doesn't matter when it was posted. Also, the messages are collective in nature, so only take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. If the message resonates with you today and you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message resonates with you today, to help others find this healing and illuminating message. Also, if the message resonates with you today and you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, especially for the multi-dimensional aspects contained in the message for yourself, add green hearts to the comments. By adding green hearts to the comments, you animate Most High Mother and Father God, or Source, or the universe, to optimize your heart chakra with the 528 Hz frequency, which is the frequency of healing, the frequency of God, the frequency of DNA repair, the frequency of love. So feel free to add as many green hearts as you are divinely inspired to. And let's get into the message through tarot. So as always, these messages are self-awareness messages. They are spiritual messages first, and they are self-awareness messages to help you on your journey of spiritual awakening. Self-awareness helps you to stay aware, or to stay awake to who you really are, who you incarnated to be, and what your soul's purpose is, what your soul's blueprint is, because the reason why it's called the journey of spiritual awakening is because we are waking up from a collective sleep, a sleep state that has been imposed on souls incarnating on planet Earth, especially during the most recent Piscean age. Souls have been made to enter through the veil of forgetfulness, to to literally lose their spiritual identity at that entry point at birth, and of course to wander through life with a physical identity that has no spiritual connection. And of course what that is it's a fake identity. If you are a being that was created by Most High Mother and Father God or Source or the universe, your creator, whatever resonates with you, you are you are a being that has a spiritual connection, a spiritual foundation. You are actually an infinite spiritual being having a human experience. So any construct of you, or any narrative of you, or any simulation of you that involves you being invisibly cut off from your spirituality, cut off from your spiritual birthright, is a fake narrative of you. It's a fake identity of you. So spiritual awakening is the journey of waking up to your true spiritual identity, and of course losing that fake identity, that fake construct, that fake straight jacket that was imposed upon you when you incarnated in the Piscean age. You may be familiar with escaping the matrix, or escape the matrix, escaping the deep state, because this is what the deep state created for souls, and it actually climaxed or peaked in the Piscean age, where they totally plunged the planet into total darkness, and a fake darkness too, because everything deep state, everything matrix is all fake. So when it's true for one thing, it's true for everything. I could be updating I could be updating a scientist or a mathematician. I'm hearing hypothesis testing, but so generally everything created by the matrix is fake, because if it's true for one thing, it's true for another. So they've created fake realities for souls to exist on the planet without their spiritual connection to their source, to their creator, to their ascension, to their superpowers, to their spiritual birthright, while they harvested and siphoned our energies. So that was the whole point, to create a fake identity for you to be stuck in that identity which is not real, because that's what happens, is it's not resonant with your soul, with your soul's essence, with your soul's core vibration, with your soul's destiny. When it's not resonant, your soul is in a troubled state. I could be updating someone that has recently asked themselves that question, who am I? Because we are actually meant to ask ourselves that question when we are in deep agony or in deep spiritual pain, especially caused by dark forces on your path. They lead you to ask that question, who you are, because it means that you are now confronted with two realities: your true reality, who you know yourself to be, and who they're forcing you to be, and who you're running away from. So it's a dissonance that takes place within your soul, but it's meant to prompt you into awakening spiritually to who you really are. Because when you ask that question, who am I, The universe is going to answer you. Divine forces are going to answer you. Source is going to answer you. Most time than Father God are going to answer you. And you start finding, you go on the journey of finding out who you are, who you really are, who you incarnated to be, who your soul's blueprint is. And that is the journey of spiritual awakening. And that is what you want to stay awake to, because dark forces want you to fall asleep to that. Because when you're in that state, that awakened state, they cannot harvest your energy. They cannot have their way with you, and they cannot get away with what they used to get away with, with you. So I'll be updating a generational curse breaker that is establishing new boundaries, new ascension levels for yourself that are really, turning the tables for you on your journey, instead of you being the one that's constricted or restricted on your timeline. You have taken charge, you have taken control, and instead it's those dark forces that are forcing themselves to linger on your timeline when they have no business doing that. I'll be updating someone that's dealing with NPCs, entities that really don't have a role to play in your life or on your path, on your journey, but they insist on being there. Those are non-playable characters. I'll be updating a gamer. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. But today's message wants you to stay awake to the fact that you are like a spiritual detergent, a force against anything unclean. This is who you incarnated to be. And of course, dark forces are those that, those entities that are spiritually unclean, entities that carry darkness, and of course entities that are really opposed to your spiritual cleanliness, to your being a spiritual detergent, because a detergent is also associated with cleaning or with cleanliness, right? So that's who you are. You're like a cleaning agent, especially in the spirit realm. You're like a spiritual detergent, a force against anything unclean. So let's see what else most time than Father God would like you to focus on at this time, and continue on from here. Yeah, dark forces are also really trying to chime in like they always do in my messages. I'll be updating someone that's dealing with trolling. I'll be updating someone that's dealing with demonic possession. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. I'll be updating someone that's dealing with monitoring spirits. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So Five of Swords energy is present, so that also confirms the presence of dark forces and attack energy in this Five of Swords energy. Five of Swords is the energy of hostility. It's also the energy of strife. It's also the energy of competition. And these are the energies that dark forces like to bring, or this is the energy that you're also cleansing as a spiritual detergent. It's this Five of Swords energy, which of course is the energy. It's also the energy of war. It's also the energy of dissonance, and this is what you incarnated as an infinite spiritual being having a human experience. This is what you incarnated to to balance out, to change that flow of energy, to change that dynamic, because it is the number of 5, and it's also swords. Swords is in the spirit realm, in the air realm. So you came you incarnated to achieve that change, or to cleanse, to achieve that spiritual cleaning or cleansing through consciousness, through the soul space, through the air realm. That's who I'm updating. So you're like a spiritual detergent that incarnated to balance out or to cleanse out this Five of Swords energy, in the spirit realm or through the spirit realm. And it's Five of Swords energy that first of all has plagued you as an individual on your path, on your journey, and of course your family, your bloodline, your ancestry, your lineage, and of course the collective of light as a whole. But you carry the energy of change. You can see here there's an entity depicted in the background, someone that's in the background that has light showering them, and of course they're in a pose of victory. There's been blood there, so that suggests fighting. I could also be updating a generational curse breaker whose blood has been threatened, or whose bloodline has been threatened. You're breaking blood related generational curses. I could also be updating someone that has watched the recent full moon in Virgo message, which also happens to be a blood moon message. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But in this Five of Swords energy, you carry the energy of change. You are able to swing the dynamic, to swing the energies in the swords realm, in the air realm, in the consciousness realm, in the mind space, and of course, cleanse your space, cleanse your mind. I'm also hearing. Let's pull more tarot cards and see what else Most High Mother and Father God would like you to focus on. So, Three of Pentacles, which is the energy of cooperation, which is the energy of collaboration, which is the energy of teamwork. And of course, you are in a teamwork with Most High Mother and Father God on your journey of spiritual awakening. You are not alone. You are co-creating with Most High Mother and Father God. So, you are like a spiritual detergent, working together, co-creating together with Most High Mother and Father God on your journey. And of course, like a spiritual detergent, you're also cleansing your path, you're cleansing your way, so that you can be in your own destiny, so that you can walk in your own destiny, and without anything that's unclean on your journey. So that's what you're doing. You're cleansing yourself from the inside. I'm also hearing. So I'm updating someone that's on a healing journey. I'd be updating a generational curse breaker that has done significant healing on your journey, because healing also takes place in the spirit realm, not only in the physical realm, but in the spirit realm, in the swords realm. You might be familiar with fighting a disease or conquering a disease. It actually does involve fighting in the spirit realm. Disease can be metaphoric. Disease can mean generational curses, hexes, and spells. And of course, in the spirit realm is where you heal, where the healing starts. The healing journey starts in the spirit realm before it manifests in the physical realm, and the manifestation of healing also starts in the spirit realm before it manifests in the physical realm. So I'm definitely updating someone that has done significant healing, not only for yourself, but for your family, your lineage, your ancestry, your bloodline, for the collective of light. You're like a spiritual detergent, a force against anything unclean. So that means you yourself are maintaining purity. You're maintaining spiritual purity, and it's a new day for you, because the Sun card just flipped out, and that's something that's very positive. Sun energy is positive energy, so very positive to come out when you're talking about cleaning and cleansing and unclean stuff, because when you're talking about spirituality and in the spirit realm, these are energies. So you're someone that is actually achieving that spiritual cleanliness by the showing or by the coming out of this sun energy. Sun energy is also the energy of new beginning. It signals a new day. The sun signals a new day. It's also the energy of enlightenment. So you carry a lot of light. You're also someone that incarnated to enlighten others, to share your light with the world, because we are now in the golden age of Aquarius, also known as the age of enlightenment, and of course the age of destroying all the artificial darkness that has plagued the planet and that has been propagated and instigated by the deep state, by dark forces, and by dark forces I mean demonic principalities, demonic strongholds, covert narcissists, psychic vampires, energy vampires, soulless beings, NPCs, clones, dark or shadow entities, empty vessels, soulless beings, 4D archons, reptilians. The list is quite extensive. I'm also hearing grace. I could be updating someone that is dealt with any of these. I could also be updating someone that is dealt with demonic possession, someone that is, weathered significant dark nights of the soul, and you are in healing energies, because sun energy is also healing energy, and you are, the sun itself is like a spiritual detergent, because sun energy is also cleansing energy, and of course the sun is a powerful force against anything that is unclean. I could be updating someone that's working with the Egyptian sun god Ra on this journey. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. I could also be updating someone that's working with the Inca sun god Inti. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. I could also be updating someone that is working with the Egyptian sun goddess Sekhmet on this journey. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So I could be updating someone that is Inca in this lifetime or past lives. I could also be updating someone that's Egyptian in this lifetime or past lives. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But you are like a spiritual detergent, and you're a force against anything that is unclean. You could be born the 5th of a month. You could be born in May. You could be born May the 5th. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. Cinco de Mayo could also be significant to someone. Take it if it resonates. You could also be born the 3rd of a month. You could be born in March. You could be born March the 3rd. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. You could also be born the 19th of a month. You could be born 1919. You could be 19 years old. You could be 91 years old. You could be born January the 9th or September the 1st. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. I'm definitely updating someone that lights up a room when you walk in. You're also someone that really lights up the darkness in a very powerful way, because believe it or not, chosen ones, on planet Earth, we are actually in the darkness because we are in space. So the sun does actually manifest to light up the darkness for us, to give us that window of daylight, but otherwise it is mostly darkness. So that's how powerful you are as well, manifesting this sun energy on your, or in your message or on your path. You are that powerful. You can light up dark situations. Take sun energy metaphorically, so you can light up dark situations. Dark situations can be situations that are maybe dark in nature, as in toxic energies, or even dark in nature as in the truth being hidden in the dark, so to speak. You are someone that is able to bring out what is hidden in the dark, and you are like a spiritual detergent, because that means that you cleanse the darkness. Your light cleanses or destroys the darkness. I'll be updating someone that has watched a past message in the channel library titled "Your Light Destroys the Darkness," or this could be a call for you to watch it if you haven't already. So the world card is also coming through. I'm definitely updating someone that incarnated with a big earth mission. That's why you also carry a lot of light, because we are now in the age of enlightenment, and you incarnated to share your light with the world. You yourself, on your own individual journey, you are manifesting a new world, because you are losing that old identity. You are losing that that old construct, that old that old narrative that was created for you by the deep state, by the matrix, and you are now turning on your light, seeking the truth of you. I'm updating a truth seeker that is now finally staying awake on your path. That's why the sun card is showing in the message, and of course you are staying boss, you're staying, you're staying dominant in your new world, because when you choose to be the real you, it's a totally different world. It's totally different from who you've known yourself to be or who you've been forced to be your whole life. I could be updating someone that has watched a past message, or someone that needs to watch a past message in the channel library titled Under a Spell Your Whole Life. Take it if it resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You could resonate with a whole new world. I could be updating someone that has recently watched the Disney classic Aladdin, or you could resonate with Jasmine. You could resonate with Aladdin's magic lamp. You could also resonate with the genie in the lamp. I could be updating someone that has been dealing with a dark magician, a dark genie. If that's you, the genie in the lamp, the genie in the lamp or the genie in the bottle, take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. I could be updating someone that has dealt with a dark genie, a dark wizard, a dark warlock. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But you are cleansing the darkness. You are like a spiritual detergent, a force against anything unclean in this world. I'm also hearing that's who you are. The world card is also the energy of accomplishment. It's the energy of achievement. So I'm definitely updating a generational curse breaker that may have closed also a major cycle of darkness on your path. You are achieving a whole new world as a result of that, and you are in this state of accomplishment and achievement, and of course new beginning energy. Congratulations. You'll be born the 21st of a month, you'll be born 1921 or 1912. You'll be born the 12th of a month, you'll be born February the 1st or January the 2nd. You could be 21 years old. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So a Five of Cups, more change energy, amping up in the message today. So you could be seeing repeating fives. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. You could be 55 years old. You'll be born 1955. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So Five of Cups is the energy of releasing cards, changing the dynamic on your path by, letting go of things, places, people, situations that don't resonate with you. That's what you've been doing on your journey. You've been releasing, and of course that's how you've kickstarted the healing process for yourself. You have changed the flow of toxic energies away from yourself by throwing out what no longer serves you on your journey. So Five of Cups can also mean the energy of regret on the negative end of the spectrum. So I'm also picking up on regret by the dark forces that you have dealt with on your path, because the title of the message is You're Like a Spiritual Detergent, a force against anything unclean. And yes, dark forces are regretting messing with you because you're not leaving anything unclean on your path. You're cleaning out exactly as shown here. So you could be, I already went through the number 5 energy. Let's pull more tarot cards. So King of Wands is coming through, confirming, an opposite energy of dark wizardry or dark magic, a dark magician on your path. And because this card actually fell in the reverse, Most High Mother and Father God want me to mention that to emphasize the fact that you have flipped the dynamic with the King of Wands on your journey, because you're like a spiritual detergent, a force against anything unclean. And of course, you yourself are a King of Wands. You're a visionary, you're a leader, you're someone that is also very creative and dominant through your creativity, meaning that your kind of creativity is unique, it's royal, it cannot be, it cannot be duplicated, it cannot be copied, it cannot be replicated, it cannot be I could be updating someone dealing with doppelgangers and copycats. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. But you are a king of wands, and if you're a feminine listening, remember these are energies, not gender. So that means that on this, part of your journey, you've been in that lion energy. In your strength, I'll be updating a Leo. And of course, you're maintaining your authority and personal power through your creativity, through your wands, which is your magic, your creativity, your sensuality as well, your passion. You're owning all that, and you're staying on your throne, and you're like a spiritual detergent, a force against anything unclean. So Four of Swords energy is coming through to encourage you to rest, to relax, to recharge, to calm yourself down, because you are actually, like the sun. When the sun comes out, the sun does shine for an extended period. So your light is that powerful. It's powerful enough for you to take it easy, and to continue, on with your journey, on with your creativity, and continue to build up on it. So I'll be updating a generational curse breaker that maybe has had to enjoy an overactive sacral chakra, because dark forces also, when you're someone that is creative, dark forces also like to attack your sacral chakra, and that may have been imposing strain on your creativity or strain on your sacral chakra. But now that you are like a spiritual detergent, it means that your energy is very powerful, your light is very powerful in the spirit realm. You're a force against anything unclean. And of course, even while you rest, even while you are in this Four of Swords energy, your light is still, cleaning everything around you. Your energy is still cleaning everything around you and stabilizing everything for you, because 4 is the number of form. 4 is also the number of stability. So, you are being encouraged to take a chill pill for someone. You're like a spiritual detergent, a force against anything unclean. This could also be a message from dark forces. They are sneaky. They also try to slip in their messages there and hide and lace the truth. I'll be updating a generational curse breaker that has literally done a number on the dark forces that you have dealt with, and they may be asking you to take a break in that Four of Swords energy, because you have cleaned them out, literally. So take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Of course, you're not going to take that request from dark forces. You're here to keep your path clean. They've said it was coming from dark forces. So stay in your King of Cups energy. Cups is the spirit realm also. It's your emotions. It's the heart space. So stay in this King of Cups energy. A King of Cups is someone that is very diplomatic. Someone that means that you're very much in your composure most of the time, especially when dealing with dark forces. And you're also someone that is in your emotional self-mastery and emotional leadership. I'm also updating a supportive leader. You incarnated to be a supportive leader during this time of planetary evolution and transition. I could also be updating a generational curse breaker that's working with Most High Father God. Most High Father God is very dominant in the message today. So 8 of Swords is coming through, and the 8 of Swords is the energy of oppression, the energy of restriction, the energy of being bound. So whoever spirit is talking about, or whoever comes to mind as you hear this message, they may have been trying to bind you, they may have been trying to restrict you, to trap you, but you are like a spiritual detergent, a force against anything unclean. And that's the reason why. It's because now in that number 5 energy, the tables are turning. You're turning the dynamic. You're alchemizing the energies, the situations, the restrictions, the oppression that they've imposed on you. You are reinventing yourself, because 8 is the number of rebirth. It's the number of reinventing yourself. So you're rebirthing yourself in this number 8 energy. And of course, you're toughing it out, you're fighting it out in the spirit realm, and you're manifesting a new day. You're manifesting sun energy. And of course, stay creative, stay in your emotional stability and self-mastery. So let's continue on to oracle messages and see what else Most High Mother and Father God would like you to focus on at this time. If the message is resonating with you today and you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message resonates with you to help others find it. So spiritual evolution is coming through. We are definitely at a planetary level, even at a cosmic level. Everything is evolving. It's an evolutionary event, and it's also the opposite of evolution is extinction for those that are not evolving. So focus on your spiritual evolution. You are like a spiritual detergent, a force against anything unclean. And of course, you're also an agent. Not only are you a spiritually cleansing agent, you're also an agent of evolution, an agent of change. You could resonate with the number 35. You could be 35 years old. You could be born 1935 or 1953. You could be 53 years old. You could be born March the 5th or May the 3rd. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. So set your heart free is also coming through. So set your heart free. You're like a spiritual detergent, a force against anything unclean. Dark night of the soul is coming through. I'm definitely updating someone that is gone through a dark night of the soul, or is going through a dark night of the soul. And of course, you are blazing your sunshine through that dark night of the soul. You could be a life path number 11. You could be born the 11th of a month. You could be born 1911. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. If you're a life path number 11, you're an ascended master. You're a dreamer, a visionary. I'll be updating someone that is working with Ascended Master Joseph on this journey. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. Ascended Master Joseph is known for his gift of dreams, is known for his gift that ultimately ascended him to to high levels of spiritual power, because Ascended Master Joseph's ascension has been through spiritual battles, through spiritual strife. He has had to fight demons along the way, and including Potiphar's wife. So I'll be updating someone that is familiar with that biblical story, and or this could be a call for you to connect with that story, connect with how Joseph was so smear campaigned. Joseph was framed by Potiphar's wife, and of course divine vindication took place, and his innocence was proven by divine forces, to where the Pharaoh trusted him enough to to put him second in charge to himself, being the most powerful man in Egypt. So take it however it resonates with your soul, and leave the rest. But you are like a spiritual detergent, a force against anything unclean. So if you are a bearer of light. I could be updating a generational curse breaker that is surrounded by darkness or by dark forces, and yeah, so they would definitely pick up on your cleanliness, spiritual cleanliness, and of course react to it. But you're simply just going through a dark night of the soul. You're also cleansing your path, you're also destroying the darkness on your path. And of course, sun energy is very powerful because it's major arcana energy, and of course the world card is also major arcana energy. So overall, you are a very powerful force because these are the energies that your soul carries from ancient time. Ancient times. Sun energy is also ancient. Ancient energy, because the sun has also existed for a long time. So that's who you are. You're an old soul, an ancient soul, and of course you're just simply going through a dark night of the soul and lighting things up as you go through it. So third eye vision is coming through. You're also going through third eye activation. I could also be updating a generational curse breaker that is dealing with third eye chakra blocks. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So you could be 36 years old, you could be born 1936 or 1963. You could be 63 years old, you could be born March the 6th or June the 3rd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So yeah, so reclaim your mind is coming through. Reclaim your mind. I'll be updating a generational curse breaker that is also dealing with mental attacks. That can also be the swords attacks, mental attacks, to shift your mind or to control your mind or to change your mind. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So it is a third eye chakra attack, and of course reclaim your mind, or you're being activated to reclaim your mind. So living light energy is coming through. You are definitely living light energy, and you also see the beauty in life. So if you're living light energy, it means that you're a beacon of light. You're constantly sending and receiving light codes. You are constantly sending and receiving electrical codes. You are a being of light. We are electrical beings as well. You could be 25 years old. You could be born 1925. You could be born 1952. You could be 52 years old. You could be born February the 5th. You could be born May the 2nd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So yeah, you're living light energy, and you're like a spiritual detergent, a force against anything unclean. So emotional challenges is also coming through. So I'm definitely and resolve the issue. So I could be updating a generational curse breaker that is also receiving emotional attacks or heart chakra attacks at this time. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. You're like a spiritual detergent as you weather or as you face or as you fight out those emotional challenges. You're like a spiritual detergent. So today's message sounds more like a very motivational message for someone, and it also is like a boost for someone that is already manifesting these powerful energy. So you could be born the 13th of a month, you could be born 1913, you could be born January the 3rd, or you could be born March the 1st, to take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So love and light is also coming through. Yeah. So the spirit is also revealing how you are a detergent. You carry so much light, and light actually cleanses and purifies the darkness. Light reveals what's lurking, what's hiding in the darkness, what's hidden in the darkness. So this is who you are. You are, a being that embodies love and light, and you act with care. You're someone that also, acts with care, and that's why you are the ancient soul that is incarnated to bring the light back onto the planet, and of course bring spirituality back on the planet as Earth continues to settle in 5D energies, or in the age of Aquarius. So if you be born the 26th of a month, you'll be born 1926, you'll be born 1962, or be 62 years old, you'll be born February the 6th or June the 2nd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So secret temptation is coming through. I'll be updating a generational curse breaker that has also been attacked by dark forces, through secret temptations to lead you astray, to lead you off your path, especially because you're manifesting a whole new world. Come on now, you're manifesting a world that excludes them. So naturally, they're going to want to tempt you. I'll be updating someone that's dealing with a temptress. I'm hearing temptress. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. They're on your path to lead you astray because you're manifesting a new world, because you're manifesting that sun energy that is exposing their darkness. So, you're like a spiritual detergent, a force against anything unclean. And of course, do not give into that secret temptation. This could be a call for someone to familiarize yourself with the Our Father prayer. And I've also been divinely guided by Most High Mother and Father God to actually say Our Father and Mother in heaven, because the Godhead does have, the Godhead does have masculine and feminine energies, and Father God does not exist without Mother God. So so recite that prayer. This could be a first time activation for someone, or I could also be updating someone that's receiving past life, especially childhood activation. If you recited it in your childhood, you recited it in your innocence, and dark forces, of course, know how powerful that prayer is. And that's how they've also scrubbed out spirituality, as an example, suppressed, you connecting with your divine parents like that, divine forces like that, and asking them to protect you during seasons or times of temptation. You could be familiar with the line in that prayer that says, lead us not into temptation. So that could resonate with someone, but you're like a spiritual detergent, a force against anything unclean. And if you are consciously aware of the Our Father prayer, I'm now going to call it the Our Father and Our Mother, or the Our Mother and Our Father prayer. If you're consciously aware of it, it means that you're divinely and automatically protected from temptation. So open intuition is also coming through, and with seek clarification. So stay connected with your intuition. Also trust your intuition. I'm also hearing, I could be updating someone that has watched any of the past messages that contain intuition activations, boosts or upgrades. There's quite a few messages that that contain those. So take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So you could be 29 years old, you'll be born 1929 or 1992, you'll be 92 years old, you'll be born February the 9th or September the 2nd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Eternal union is coming through. and new love is forming. So naturally that also happens. Your soul is also an integration of masculine and feminine energies, first of all, as an individual soul. And of course, when you go on that journey of healing yourself and loving yourself, it also forms new love for yourself, new appreciation for yourself. So I'm also updating a spiritual warrior that is like a detergent. You are now forming new love for yourself, just because of what you have weathered, or what you're conquering, or what you're cleaning up in the spirit realm. You have a new appreciation, a new love for yourself. I could also be updating someone that is also manifesting a soulmate, a soul connection. I could also be updating a twin flame, a high level soul connection, a kingdom spouse. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But your spiritual struggles have led you to manifest this eternal union, and new love is forming. So if you're someone whose love has been attacked and has been challenged, brand new love has been rebirthed and it is forming. So that means dark forces are not able to destroy your love. Or I could also be updating someone that is manifesting a completely new connection. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So let's step into light activations. Let's see what Most High Mother and Father God would like to activate for you in this message today. If the message is resonating for you and you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message resonates with you today, to help others find it. Oh, and it's 444 on the clock, so that means it's an angel number. It's an angel number that means that angels are with you, so you're not alone, especially because dark night of the soul energy is also present. So you're not alone, angels are present, angels are with you. So Anunnaki light codes are coming through, and this is energetic shift, new information, and the end of a cycle. So yeah, I picked up early on someone that is ending major cycles. That's why the world card is showing up. You're literally turning the world as you end cycles. Even in your own experiences, it is changing the world, believe it or not, because you're someone that carries a lot of light. So Anunnaki light codes, I'll be updating someone that a descendant of the Anunnaki bloodline. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. The central sun is also coming through, and with the scarab beetle energy, so it would resonate with the scarab beetle. And this is also abundance, downloads, regeneration, success. And it also corroborates or solidifies that sun energy in the tarot that's coming through the tarot. So yeah, so the central sun is also a present. I already mentioned Ra and Sekhmet and Inti earlier. Ancestral realm is also coming through with karmic release, healing the lineage and boundaries. So I could also be updating someone that's working with the Egyptian goddess, the custodian of the ancestral realm, bust or busted. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. I could also be updating someone that's being activated, or someone that already is active in the ancestral realm, and you're like a spiritual detergent, a force against anything unclean. And of course, you would have to be chosen to access the ancestral realm, because it's the seventh dimension. You wouldn't just access it if you were unclean. So I'm definitely updating an ascended master, someone that really is high up in the spirit realm. You're not just a 5D soul, you are actually hitting the 7th dimension as well. Seraphim's gateway is also coming through, and it's voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support. And right as I said, you are hitting the 7th dimension, and Seraphim is coming through. So I'll be updating an earth angel. Seraphims are angels of the highest order, but even to access the angelic realm, the ancestral realm, it's also known as the angelic realm. To access the ancestral realm, you also have to have that angelic energy. So I'm definitely updating an incarnated angel, and of course you're getting boosts from the seraphims, the seraphim gateway, to activate your voice, angelic attunement, and divine support. Holy Grail is coming through. I'm definitely updating someone that has hit the Holy Grail, especially through your creativity. You are a King of Wands, as the message has shown. Inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. So that means stay in the consciousness of what you seek and not what the deep state or the matrix wants you to seek or set your sights on. You are the Holy Grail. You're like a spiritual detergent, a force against anything unclean. Serious star blessings is coming through. I will be updating a serious star seed. So yes, proceed, be seen, push through. So you are being activated to push through. If you are facing obstacles, if you are facing a standstill, you are like a spiritual detergent, a force against anything unclean. I would also be updating someone that's working with Christ. You'll be familiar with Christ consciousness. Also be familiar with the light of Christ. I would also be updating someone that's working with Yeshua on this journey. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Crown chakra upgrade is also coming through, and divine connection, holy experiences, miraculous energy. I'll be updating someone that is now manifesting miracles on your path, because when you face intense spiritual battles, the only way through is for you to achieve your victory through miracles, through divine magic. So I'm updating someone that is now manifesting miracles, and of course you're getting a crown chakra upgrade. I'll be updating a generational curse breaker that is also being crowned in the heavens. If that's what this message definitely is for you. And also I'll be updating a generational curse breaker that is closing out on crown chakra related generational curses, hexes, and spells. Soul star activation is also coming through. So that means your star in the sky is being activated. You're that forceful, you carry that much light, you shine that bright in the darkness. Stars have to shine in the darkness. Stars actually show brightest in the darkest hour. So in your dark night of the soul, you're actually shining brightest. So that means that you're connecting with your soul star if you're getting a boost and upgrade, or you're actually activating a star for yourself in the sky. I'll be updating someone that's updating their soul star for the first time through the message today. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So you're fulfilling soul contracts. That means you're now on your soul's path, your soul's blueprint, and you are remembering who you are. You are remembering who you are, and you're forgetting whoever the matrix has forced you to be. You're losing that identity. So star gathering is coming through right after soul star activation. So that means the stars are gathered for the inner path shaman as she does this message first of all. And yeah, I could be updating a generational curse breaker that is also, manifesting your star family, your soul group, your star group. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But you're like a spiritual detergent, a force against anything unclean. You're part of a star group. You are also remembering home. Soul family, yeah, soul family is on the card. And yeah, and your stars are aligned. So whatever that means for you. So take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. I'm gonna, close this part of the message. I hope it has brought someone some healing, some clarity, some illumination. If you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message resonates with you to help others find it. And if you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, especially for the multidimensional aspects contained in the message for yourself, add green hearts to the comments. So I'm going to wrap it up now with angel answers. For anyone that has a question for your angel or angels and you would like them to reply through this oracle, now is the time. Please think of your question as I shuffle the cards. Angels, what is the angel answer for my soul tribe? What is the angel answer for my soul tribe? So the angel answer is romance. Yeah, I did pick up on romantic energy with that eternal union activation or message coming through earlier. So I'm definitely updating. I mean, King of Cups is also present. Yes, Most High Father God is romantic too. Everything starts in the spirit realm, and Most High Father God is the source, the male source. So anyway, if your question resonates with this answer, then this is your angel answer. But otherwise, through today's message, you're like a spiritual detergent, a force against anything unclean. And of course, you are someone that is also romantic, someone that uses the energy of romance, because that's romance is the key word here. So you use the energy as a being of light. You use the energy of romance as well to be like a spiritual detergent, because engaging in the energy of romance, whether you have a romantic partner or where the dark forces are really trying to pop out. Whether you have a romantic partner or whether you're just being romantic by yourself, because you can engage in romantic energies, such as, for example, candlelight, having your dinner in candlelight. Those are romantic energies. It's an act of romance. It's actually self-care, and the journey of spiritual awakening is the journey of self-care. So when you're romantic with yourself like that, and by the way, romantic energies are not sexual. That's why I picked up on overactive sacral chakra. Earlier, I will be updating a generational curse breaker that's dealing with sex demons, incubus and succubus demons. If that's what this message also is for you. So romantic energy is not necessarily sexual, but romantic energy is energy that allows you to relax, to be in softer energies, and to to just go with the flow, to float, so to speak, and not allow anything to weigh on your mind heavily, but to just flow in that energy of love. Romance is like a vehicle or a carriage of love. So when you're in those energies, you can actually spiritually cleanse the energies around you using romance like a spiritual detergent, and be a force against anything unclean. So I'm also updating someone that knows how to do that, especially around dark forces, because one thing dark forces hate is love. They hate the energy of love. They hate the energy of romance. They may fake it, but inwardly they're opposed to it, so obviously they would attack you for it. If you're someone that always engages in the energies of romance, whether it's through creativity or through other ways. So I'm gonna leave it right here. That's all I have for you today, Soul Tribe. I would like to take this opportunity to close this message and to wish everyone a beautiful day, living your best life. Until next time, one earth, one love, peace.